It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. No bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. But just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game. And we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the New York Giants. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's the rookie from Tennessee. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
13 yards on the play. And the Giants
throwing, Dart. He has Hyatt over the middle. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down. Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. To throw now, Dart. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Dart. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that falls incomplete.
They'll go. Here's Dart. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Giants first down.
From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Adonai Mitchell, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Giants are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Jarquez Hunter. Brought down on the play by Kayvon Thibodeaux.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Now Stafford. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football, and he's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding because that one was well over everyone's head.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Stafford. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. How about this? They'll change it at the line.
32. Omaha, remove.
They snap it to Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. In the wild card win last week, he had just 2 catches, and now he's got his first one here.
I know they got the first down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it, but I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, kicks either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Throwing again is Stafford. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And this one is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 20. Now it's Stafford. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Stafford. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. This is fielded at the 7. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want to repeat of their first drive.
2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the 1st down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Here's Dart. That complete. It's Tyler Scott with it. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down.
Throwing his Dart. And he will find Scott on the right side complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Up the middle they go. Sampson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing his Dart. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
To throw his Dart. And it's complete to Mitchell. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 27-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Looking to throw, Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their 1st-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Not just a cover guy, Roger McCreary getting back behind the line of scrimmage on that play. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Here's Dart. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Here's Dart. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shot of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of 1st downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 1st downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Stafford popping this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. 2nd quarter action. 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Zebra.
From the end zone, Stafford. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. 51 yards on the punt there. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Up the middle they go. Sampson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. Dart going to look to throw here. Caught along the left side by Hyatt. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Giants 1st.
Dart. He'll swing this out to Sampson. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. They find some open field here. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterbury. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. A big one coming in this divisional round playoff, 3rd and goal. They'll try to throw for it with Dart. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Jalen Hyatt from a yard out. And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make the score 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Stafford. He's going to look deep down the field. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. He connects with Hyatt. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. They'll throw now on the final play. That'll be caught. It's Scott. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone. So that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first.
It's 4th.
Here we go on fourth. Stafford. He'll try to do it himself. And it is caught. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Last week in that wild card win, only one catch, and now he's got his first catch here, and it's good for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
In motion right is Wilson. This is Hunter. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 2.
20. Set. 53. 250. 40 got. 40 got. 20.
Stafford. And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's third down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Rams, first down.
54.
First and goal, Los Angeles.
Middle.
Back to throw, Stafford. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Catch made right side by Wilson. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. And they'll run it with Hunter. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be third and goal now.
And Brandon, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Kyren Williams taking it in from a yard out. And the Rams are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Tyrone Tracy on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. They go play action with Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. All wide open. Complete. Touchdown, Giants. Jalen Hyatt with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants have taken the lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up. And that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. From the 50, Stafford. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 39. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
Hunter. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Jarquez Hunter. 38 yards. And the Rams have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. We'll get this into the hands of Sampson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up
from the gun. Here's Dart. He'll try and do this himself. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
It's a gain of 8. And the Giants first down.
One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. They'll run on first down. Sampson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
19, let's go. 18, right here.
Here's Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Brings up 3rd and
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing his Dart. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll go. Here's Dart. They'll find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
A run with Mitchell. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal. It's a quarterback sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Giants answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
The score, Giants 28, Rams 21.
The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. Stafford. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it, and he'll just get rid of it.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Now Stafford. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
40 got. 40 got.
They snap it to Stafford. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. They get 11 there on 4th and 10. Didn't get it by much, but it is a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Here's Hunter. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Now Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense, but when you add to it, you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter. Got to feel pretty good as a defense.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. To throw is Stafford. He'll try and do this himself. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Rams first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Got a man, that's Hunter. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, 22. Big 20.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Stay 50, stay 50.
Here's Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
All right, let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their #1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't.
first and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's first and goal. Now it's Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Jarquez Hunter, his second touchdown of the night. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, fourth quarter, as the kick is away here. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. This is first and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Dart going to look to throw here. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Bill, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call.
19, 19, Buffalo 80. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
To throw, Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Up the middle they go. Sampson. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. Third down. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, boy, this sets up for a huge call now on fourth down because you can try the long field goal. You could go for it. Or you can punt and play for overtime. I am so glad, partner, that I don't have to make those kind of decisions. Let's see what they decide.
Here's Dart. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Here's first and 10. Now Stafford. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down.
19, Tiger, trap 60, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler, take go.
Back to throw. Connects with Slayton. And he'll be taken down as that'll net him only about a gain of 9. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Now second down and a few inches.
60,
They'll look to throw. Complete. This is Mitchell. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Well, going to be tough to get 2 plays out of this. This could very well be it. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Oh, and this is nervous time now. They decided to go for it right there. Fortunately, still a little bit of time left for another shot, but this one almost certainly has to be in the end zone.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it. And this one's over. The Rams are on to next week as we say so long, everybody.
I just want to rock. Body out of y'all.